Supersized building projects are becoming more and more common as the world's population continues to grow, and as our usage of natural resources, transportation, and housing all face enormous challenges. These are some of the most outstanding mega projects in the entire globe, with astonishing budgets, incredible intricacy, enormous scope, and far-reaching effects. Now stick with us as we dive into the details. Airports from LaGuardia to LAX are receiving multi-billion-dollar renovations due to the rising demand of air travel and the U.S. preparations to host the 2026 FIFA World Cup and the 2028 Olympic Games. The O'Hare International Airport in Chicago will undergo an $8.5 billion overhaul, which will be the first extensive redevelopment and expansion of the terminal core in the airport's history. Following the master plan, Terminal 5 will be enlarged and Terminal 2 will be reconstructed. Terminal 2 will be transformed to a worldwide transfer hub with 2 satellite concourses, bringing the airport's total floor area to 280,000 square meters and adding 50 more gates. The new concourses will be constructed initially to reduce interruption, enabling them to take over Terminal 2's operations after the old structure is destroyed. Terminal 5 should be completed by 22. Openings for the remaining phases will last until 28. Now in France, 35 countries are working together to develop ITER, formerly known as the International Thermonuclear Experimental Reactor. Once done, the $20 billion facility will allow researchers to mimic the fusion events that take place inside the sun, increasing the potential of how energy is produced. The product, which consists of 3 main structures, is centered at the tokamak, a magnetic chamber that will retain the plasma formed when particles collide at temperatures beyond 150 million degrees Celsius to produce fusion energy. Beginning in 2013, the massive building that contains the reactor was under construction. To protect employees from radiation, 10 different types of concrete had to be developed. Work is currently being done on the tokamak inside its 337,000-ton housing chamber, with more than 60% of the reactor complex already completed. As we look forward to 2025, one of Africa's most remarkable mega projects, with the full facility, is scheduled to come online in Ethiopia's Grand Renaissance Dam, which ranks with Nigeria's Eco-Atlantic and Egypt's $58 billion new capital. When the dam is completed in 2022, it will be the largest hydroelectric plant on the continent, producing about 6.45 gigawatts of power. Construction on the dam first began in 2011. The main structure, which will stand 155 meters tall and extend about 1,800 meters across the Blue Nile, is being built with more than 10 million tons of concrete. When the reservoir is full, it will hold back 74 cubic kilometers of water. Ethiopia's energy production will change as a result of the dam, but the project has been dogged by controversy from the beginning. Many have expressed concern about the project's $4.8 billion price tag, which corresponds to almost 6% of Ethiopia's entire GDP, and saw funds diverted away from other urgently needed energy projects. 20,000 individuals were relocated to make place for renovation structures. The project, which the downstream countries of Sudan and Egypt perceive as an effort by the Ethiopian government to gain regional dominance, has also revived a long-running conflict between Ethiopia and those countries. Now let's talk about Japan. Since its first bullet train blasted onto the global stage in 1964, Japan has been at the forefront of the development of high-speed rail. Japan will reclaim the title of the world's fastest train thanks to the new Chuo Shinkansen and its maglev carriages, which are capable of exceeding 500 kilometers per hour. Despite being 284 kilometers apart, the new route between Tokyo and Nagoya will only take 40 minutes. 90% of the trackway will be underground and beneath the Japanese Alps, making it one of the Shinkansen network's shortest routes. This will cut the trip distance by more than 50 kilometers and save $4.9 billion US compared to other possibilities. Plans for the extension of the new line, which is scheduled to open in 2027, will connect Nagoya and Saka. A $30.5 billion US mega project are already in the works. And as we conclude, the last mega project in the world we're discussing in this video is in Sydney. The 75-story Barangaroo, also known as Crown Sydney, will rise 271 meters above Sydney's new Barangaroo area and eventually surpass all other structures in the city. The Wilkinson Eyre design tower's 3 twisting pedals serve as the tower's structural foundation and include a casino, Australia's first 6-star hotel, and 82 luxurious apartments with views of the world-famous harbour. The tower is covered in more than 7,000 different triangle-shaped panels, giving it a crystalline aspect as it climbs, ensuring that no 2 rooms are alike. The complex interior will be extremely opulent and include a spa, gym, outdoor tennis court, 2 rooftop infinity pools, and a Michelin-starred restaurant. One Barangaroo, which was completed in November 2018 and inaugurated in 2021, has already left its stamp on the skyline of the capital. What are your thoughts on these mega projects all over the world? Do you think it's necessary? Leave a comment down below. Thanks for watching. See you in our next video.